Monster Jam fans, the time has come to honor our great nation and its heroes. We ask that you help us by turning on lights within as we pay tribute to our active duty military, our veterans, our first responders, and our frontline workers.
Savannah, Monster Jam was built right here in the USA. We are truly fortunate to live in the greatest nation on earth and celebrate its strengths, freedoms, resilience, and innovation. We are the United States of America. Colors are the Etowah High School JROTC. To honor America and perform our national anthem, please welcome Jana Zimmerman. Monster Jam!
Monster Jam fans, it is now time for the very first competition of the event, JCB Racing. Our 8 Monster Jam superstars have been seated into a bracket based on a random draw. They're going to compete in this first round, get to the semifinals, and then the finals to see who's going to be crowned the racing winner. That winner will crown the top spot and the first 8 points of the event. Savannah, Jordan, you guys ready to kick this thing off?
In the right lane, make some noise for MJ Saborio and El Toro Loco. Facing off his opponent in the left lane, Watson Anderson in a grave digger. Competing since 2022, he's a four-time Arena Series champion, Weston Anderson in a green digger. Our second matchup in the semi, in the right lane, a veteran of the sport, make some noise for John Zimmer in Uproar. Taking on his opponent in the left lane, coming off a win from Singapore. Let's hear it for Brandon Arthur and JCB Ticketron. John Zimmer in Uproar. Into the final round in a racing. Earlier here today, but it's a different track, and this could be Brandon Arthur's moment. Your winner is John Zimmer in Uproar.
Savannah, Georgia, this is it. This is the racing final round. The winner of this race will take on the first 8 points of the event and will also get that top spot on our leaderboard. One last time for the racing competition. Who's ready to meet your racing finals contenders?
Representing Senate Motorsports from Hell, Michigan, make some noise for John Zimmer in Uproar. Up against his opponent in the black and green, a Wrecking Machine with 36 of racing wins. Let's hear it for Weston Anderson in a green digger. Savannah, give it up for Weston Anderson in a grave digger.
Just another day at the office for you, Weston. You took home the JCB racing win last night, came up short here this afternoon. Redemption was yours, and you did it in such flair here for tonight's event. Congratulations.
Man, I felt bad fast on this track. This Georgia clay right here. slick. We can pitch that truck in just like we wanted. And hey, they piloted us to the win, baby. Old Team Graybeard's on top, man!
Well, this momentum is going to carry you into the second competition, Monster Jam 2-wheel skills. And I know this is a competition that you like a lot. So, I mean, how do you feel coming in now that you've got this win under your belt?
Man, I know that all the other competitors are going to be throwing it down. They're getting just as used to this track as I am. I'm going to come down here. I'm going to do what I know is true to me. Hopefully I can do the tricks that I want to pull off. All I can say, y'all better have your cameras ready whenever this black and green wrecking machine hits the track. Savannah, y'all having fun at Monster Jam!
Check out that replay on the Super Glue. Glued to the action replay. Timing so fast and quick for Weston Anderson. He's tight on those corners and fast.
Give it up, Savannah. He's got one attack. And Margarita, give it up. That was MJ Solario and Ed Loco. Judgezone.com, it is your time to shine.
the truck does not end up on those Ford PKT tires here in the two-wheel skills competition, they may end up with a higher score. We know those Monster Jam fans love to see some destruction out on the track, and you've got your scores locked in. It's a 6.900, and right now that is good enough for third place for Ringling Bailey Circuit. Now, I am getting word we've got some news from our pit reporter. Kate, talk to us about what's going on the track.
All right, we're going to talk a little bit about Ringling Bailey Circuit and Brianna Mahan. Now, during event number 1, there were some issues with her truck. You know, she talked to you, Keaton, a little bit about how last week there in Tampa, or excuse me, 2 weekends ago in Tampa, the truck wasn't feeling right. Well, that was because of a differential or third member in the rear of the back of the truck. You can see during event number 2 to event number 3 here tonight, they ended up having to take out the differential, which is that massive hole right there. You have to take both tires off the back in order to get to the differential. That is the new differential, and then you're going to see in just a moment the old differential. So basically what happened inside of the differential, the locker was broken. Now what a locker is it holds the inner axles and allows with different mechanisms inside of that locker for the tires to spin at different rates. So it takes a lot of manpower, it takes a lot of time. Of course, you can see they had to strip everything in order to grab that. They had to drop the drive shaft as well there from the rear in order to access the differential. But of course, her crew chief Jazz and the help of the rest of the technicians there in the back there from UNOH got Bailey Circuit ready to rock and roll here tonight. And of course, puts up a solid attempt there here at the Monster Jam 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. And that's just a behind-the-scenes look at what we do here at Monster Jam and what our UNOH technicians do here behind the scenes.
officials going to check on Gravedigger Weston Anderson, but I am getting word from our producers. It does look like they're concluding that run for Weston Anderson and Gravedigger. He will not get to compete in this competition. You see him.
He is clearly pumped to be here. Check this out. All right, I got a prize for you. I have a signed cap from Brandon Arthur, the driver of JCB Diggatron, for you to try to win. This is your challenge. You're going to stare at that video board, and a truck is going to start to appear. If you can guess which one it is, you get the prize. All right, here we go. Savannah, if you know the answer, shout it out. noise, Brandon Arthur, JCB Digatron. Scoring is open at less than 20 seconds now to lock in your scores.
I have to imagine that Brandon Arthur and JCB Digatron felt a little pressure entering into this track. Final to go, one shot to do it and leave it all out on the track. You see those maneuvers on the Super Glue to the action replay. Just in case you missed them, a confident run from Brandon Arthur. We're going to see if it was enough. We've got that.
First up, make some noise for Nick Desmond. Let's get loud for our second round. Make some noise for TJ Tiffany. Savannah, give it up right now for Cam Sepulveda. And our last rider, let's hear it for Josh Hesper. Nick Desmond coming back around, representing St. Augustine of Massachusetts. Our second rider, TJ Tiffany from Orlando, Florida. Cam Sepulveda from Daytona, Florida. And our last rider up from Asheville, North Carolina, Josh Hesper. And Allison Lichthamer. That was Nick Desmond, TJ Tiffany coming back around, a veteran Supercross rider. Cam Sepulveda has only been riding freestyle motocross for 2.5 years, but has been a professional competition winner twice now. Josh Edgeburn coming back around. Our four freestyle motocross riders have over 30 years of riding experience combined. And of course, our freestyle motocross riders and our USA Dry Safety officials just checking on Josh Hesper here. Nick Desmond is a 7-year pro, started in 2022 with Monster Jam. TJ Tiffany has been on multiple Netflix series, has been on Bad Boys 3, has been on Avengers Endgames, still doing a lot of stuff work as we speak.
Are new to the skills that take you to the top. He's won the best track competition 2 times for every event that we've been here so far. So we'll see if these fans right here in Savannah choose him as their champion. We'll see what trick he decides to pull out for the best trick competition.
Absolutely. Josh Hesper coming to you in 2006, started freestyle motocross professionally and competed in Europe. A lot of these riders here that we've brought here to Savannah have competed overseas and internationally, so they come with a lot of experience. We got the green flag. We're going to continue on here. Nick Desmond going to throw down here on his practice ride. Y'all cheer him on!
riding for a total of 19, and today he brings you his best trick on his Yamaha YZ250.
To get those scores locked in at judgeszone.com. Rocks on the door.
DJ Tiffany! DJ Tiffany's from Orlando, Florida. He's an international stunt rider. He's been a part of some of the highest grossing movies in America, like Avengers Endgame, and you might even catch it on Outer Banks.
Let's hear for DJ Tiffany throwing down the backflip. Now you're officially on the scores on the time, on the clock, excuse me, at judgeszone.com. Get those scores locked in as fast as you can. You've got
Cam Sepulveda is from Daytona, Florida, and this is his very first year joining us here at Monster Jam. He's been riding freestyle motocross for 2.5 years, and today he's bringing you his best trick on his Yamaha YZ820. Savannah, one more time for Cam Sepulveda!
Let's hear for Cam Sepulveda with the no-hand flip. Time to get those scores locked in now. SAV, that is the code. You know what to do. Let's see if he can take the win again. He took it home yesterday. He took it home this morning. Can he be 3 for 3? Scores are in.
Got the scores locked in, and that current score to beat is held by DJ Tiffany. It's a score of a 9.049. The score for Cam Sepulveda is... That's a 9.514. Savannah, you got yourselves a new leader. But we've got one final rider together for Josh Hedford. Josh Hedford from Asheville, North Carolina. He's competed in Nitro Circus and Night of Jump Endurance. He's been riding with Monster Jam for over 4 years, and today he's bringing you his best trick on his Kawasaki 450.
Josh Hedford, the variation of the backflip. Get those scores locked in at judgeszone.com. Our final rider-up. Will it be between Josh Hedford or will it be Cam Sepulveda?
We got that current score to beat right now held by Cam Sepulveda. It's a 9.514. The score for Josh Hedford is... That means your winner of the best trick competition is Josh Hedford!
Congratulations to Josh Hedford. He breaks the winning streak of Cam Sepulveda, and we'll be talking to him in just a little bit. But Georgia, I gotta know, do you want to see some more freestyle motocross? You fans right here inside of N Market Arena have to get as loud as you possibly can for our freestyle motocross riders. Once you see that front tire hit that mat, I need this entire arena to erupt on the count of 3. I need you to scream as loud as TJ Tip, Kansas Polka, and Josh Hedberg. It's time to fly! Let's hear it! What do you say, Savannah? One more time! I need you to get loud! Savannah, I need you to get loud right now for your best trick competition winner, Josh Hedberg. Josh, congratulations. You took the streak away there from Kansas Polka, who have been throwing down some great tricks, but you just got a little bit of the edge here this afternoon, or tonight that is, and congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. It's awesome to be here in Savannah. It's almost like in my backyard, and I love this place. You guys having a good time?
Oh yeah, they're ready to rock and roll. Are you having a good time? I mean, I've been able to watch you throughout your years here at Monster Jam for at least the last 4 years. Do you have a good time out here riding with your friends?
Yeah, these guys are great. I've known them for a long time. You know, Cam and Nick I've known for a couple years. TJ I've known for over 10 years, and it's been pretty awesome to like travel the world with these guys and get to see all these amazing fans everywhere we go, cheering us on and keeping us positive and keeping us going. So it's been really cool.
How do you make the cross from, or how do you make the jump to freestyle motocross from motocross itself? You know what I mean? The freestyle motocross is when you go to the sky, do the crazy tricks while you're riding around there just on motocross.
Yeah, so motocross are just kind of going fast, really fast over like jumps, flying like 100 feet, and you know, it kind of is tricky because motocross, you get used to like leaning over the front of the bike a lot and being a lot more aggressive, and in freestyle you gotta kind of stay back on the bike and not be so aggressive and let it kind of do what it needs to do in order to do the tricks and the flips and everything, and it takes a little bit of learning curve, and you know, I started really young riding bikes and BMX, and that helped a lot too, so yeah, I'm definitely wearing a helmet, safety gear, so definitely, as you can see, that's why we wear this stuff.
Absolutely, safety the #1 priority, and Josh, congratulations on breaking that winning streak. You got the win here tonight. Savannah, let's get loud for Josh Hedberg. He is our best trick competition winner.
get considered junior in terminal velocity. Savannah Weston Anderson in Gravedigger, absolutely laying it down in freestyle. He has completed a perfect backflip and he can end up on four wheels, but that is not always what takes a win in freestyle. We've got that current score to beat right now held by John Zimmer Jr.
And shout out to Bailey coming onto the track, cheering her on, letting us know that scoring is open.
You know what, Carlos, I think if Bailey could score, she'd give that a 10 for sure. But check it out in the Super Glue Glued to the Action replay. Brianna Mahan had such a freestyle with a heavy foot on that throttle. We see big air from her. We saw some major moves. She said it earlier today. She was coming back with an attitude and she hit the track for just that. So let's check those scores. We got them locked in right now. The score for Brianna Mahan in Ringling Bailey Circus is... It's a solid score, a 7.946. Right now, that is good enough for third place. Check it out how this changes the leaderboard for a freestyle competition. Great Digger still in first, Terminal Velocity in second, but we do have a Ringling, a Bailey Circuit in that third place spot now. Excalibur in fourth, and Kraken in fifth. 3 more spots on the leaderboard with 3 more trucks to go. This could be completely shaken up. It's in your hands, Savannah.
All right, I had to come back into the stands and hang out with Nico. I think we should introduce this truck together. You down for that? Yeah. We have MJ Solario in.
JCB Digatron. Brandon Arthur lays it down here in freestyle. We got to see an incredible save. Championship trophy. Savannah, he's beat the rest of the competition. Those points and consistency proved to be the one to take him to the top. You helped him get there. Give it up for Savannah, Brandon Arthur, JCB Digatron.
Brandon, congratulations. You know, I was talking to you here between freestyle and the skills challenge. You said you took a little power nap and you're still tired coming off Singapore, but what a way to end things here tonight, getting this win here at the home of JCB.
Yeah, you know, it was awesome. We had a little bit of a rough start to the day. We had a little bit of a wreck earlier, and these guys right here, they worked real hard all afternoon to get this truck together. Not only Omar right here, too, right here, but the whole Monster Jam fleet out there, they worked real hard to get this truck back together for all you fans out here, and I can tell you what, this is awesome. This is only my second overall, first ever one in arenas, and to do it here in the home of JCB in Savannah, Georgia, I couldn't be more pumped, and I can tell you what, this one goes to my heart. Thank you guys were awesome here tonight. Savannah!